I didn't want to talk about these. I was fighting them. I was very resistant, and I was avoiding them because of lucidity issues. People, he's just going crazy. I talk to other people about this, and there's a time vortex on top of the mountain. I'm like, yeah, you guys are, okay, 60 is good at your house, so. I used to do that with people when I could crawl. I felt so bad. I feel bad now looking at a lot of this stuff, because I'm like, okay, well, the whole astral plane thing with the, and the source level of and the mom had that thing we had on the wall of all the different levels and planes of the astral and this and that and the levels and where God was at. And I was like, I just sit and look at it. Okay, that's where God is. We got to get from here to there to get to God. I'm an omnipotent, omnipresent, mathematical, lack of a better term. I'm not really, you guys would call them geniuses. I would say aware person. Yeah, aware, because of my relative family connections and relative family abilities that are genetic and inherited and classically conditioned and biologically conditioned. So I've always kind of had them from the time I was a kid. That's why I joined Eckankar out of Mormon and Christianity and stuff, because it made more sense, the reincarnation thing. It's not reincarnation, but molecular transfiguratory states. And yeah, I understood the science of it, so it was like, yeah, this makes sense. I told I was 12, told my sister, my brother-in-law, and telling their 50-year-old pastor, and because he's talking for them and with them, when they speak to you about this stuff. And I was like, no, this makes more sense to me. And I was trying to explain to him in more. I couldn't really do it in scientific terms, but I did. I tried. I was like, it's because you would continue, and things continue on, and you can see the transference of this to that, how seeds grow from trees, and I'm observational, and I can sit there and go, okay, no, that doesn't make any sense. What they're telling you guys is crystallized, and where do you keep it? I had always tell them that one. And you keep the Bible where? In a box, where? On a table, where? And they just go on. And I got that one before. That was when I was 12 or 13. That was before Jimmy. Jimmy just was making me think about it again, because I was too preoccupied with basketball and girls and soul music. And reggae and big booty and brown eyes. Well, Michelle had a sweet little figure. She didn't have she had a nice bubble booty. But yeah, okay. I'm going to get in trouble again. The women, I know, I'm sorry. Okay, gosh. Well, what are you talking about? You had 5 or 6 wives that you could just... You say times are worse now than they were then. And I have none. My wife slept with everybody in town and tortured me. All my wives did tortured me sexually. They would sit there and get me, and then, no, I'm not going to get no, and then, and then make me feel like crap because I needed to make love to them, and they were like, oh, no, I have control of this, and then go sleep with everybody else, go sleep with their girlfriends or boyfriends. Yeah, think about it. I mean, you're being mean. Sorry. I would love to have someone, young wife, come in and say, lay down, husband, and let me love you. That would be great. That would really help me focus. And then I could sit down and feel really good and sit down and look to the good in life, but there's not as much good in life right now. We're to the wall. And okay, I got you. So you don't have time to be distracted by something good to help you get through it. That was different. That was 1,000-some years ago. Okay, I got you. Okay, sorry. You talk to Saladin that way? Okay, yeah, me and Jesus do too. Okay. Yeah, when you talk to yourself, it's not yourself, but it's, okay, come on. What are you always, peace be with you. They're going to know I'm a complete hypocrite, and they're going to be like, shut up. Quit putting on a show for me. It's me. Like, I don't see you go to the bathroom, and okay. You go to the bathroom too. Okay, focused. Yeah, I'm focused, but they have to understand that you're very real, that you're a human being, that you're not a walking God man, because we don't want to hear any more of that stuff about the walking God man with the temples and right, okay, paying you. You have to pay me for, here's your next level of initiation, and that will be $13. Outside there will be books and pictures and book signings. What? Toss those tables, thank you. Yeah, I'm a table tosser. Now, guys, You're getting me off subject here, so let's get focused. I feel like you have to have an understanding and based on reality and understand where you are going in a spiritual sense, where your spirituality is leading you in this new world that you're in now. It's happening now. This technology, the things where they have times, they've created antimatter, which they've said they've already done. It's been done way before this. When they show you, it's that whole thing. When they release the technology, they've already been using it for years before. So this has already been done before. So they've already been using the components for it. The same with the Higgs boson particles and things, stuff like that. Well, you don't think they could come into some guy's house when he's sleeping and somewhat sedate him and take plasma out of him anytime they want? In Sierra Vista, Sheridan, Wyoming, Phoenix, Arizona. You don't think they're not capable of this? These guys can sit there and come in. Black ops people can come in anywhere, and come in and kill you, take whatever they want, and everything like that too. They can use things to put in. They can put in. Okay, we'll go over this again. They have certain equipment and other things and stuff like that. They have neural enhancers. They have other things, stuff like that, that works with all your electronic equipment and stuff like that, where they can actually have people with certain genetic abilities and stuff to come through your house and not even you see them while you're even wide awake. And you'd think, was that a shadow? What was that? Oh, that scared me. Yeah, they come in, take what they want, and get out. Do you understand? Do you understand the capabilities, the powers, and the things and stuff that these people have access to? I told my dad about it too. It's like they have drones. You can have all the guns you want and all this stuff. All they got to do is send a drone in. It can be a self-destruct zone and blow you and all your guns up all the high heck. So you had your right to bear arms, and you had all your guns, and they're all blown up. Well, how are you going to protect yourself against a drone with a... Well, even if you do, he's going to self-destruct as soon as you blow him up with the missile launcher that you bought, and then you're all going to die anyway, so those guns are just going to go kaboom. So you just wasted all that money, yourself, and the drone. It makes no sense to sit here and arm yourself up, buy all this. It's just to sell guns. That's all they want to do is sell you guns. Do you get it? And sell you things with bombs. And the other things too is a lot of the stuff that you bought, and you're buying it from government agencies and stuff like that, it'll sit there and they sell you the thing that says you've got uranium, how to test it if it's real uranium, and they give you all the components to it. So it could be some kind of a toxic gel that will blow up and kill you and everyone within radius that's like you. Do you understand how they can do things and how it works and how they can use it against you? Because they consider you a defective program and they want to get rid of you more than they want to get rid of the people that you think you want to get rid of? Are you understanding very clearly and concisely who you're dealing with, how they work, and what kind of people you're dealing with? I kept telling you guys this. You don't understand what kind of people you're dealing with. I do. I can interface. Do you understand what type of people you are dealing with? Dear. And because I love you, you crazy redneck fools. I know you really me off really bad. I hate the damn looks you give me and all that, and running around in your camouflage things with your dogs and your guns. We're going to kill everybody that's not like us. I see why they want to get rid of you. I see how they want to set up the conditions to get rid of you, Del Gribble. Do you understand me? You better grow up real fast, boy, or you and your seed will not see past certain things. They will get rid of you. They will eradicate your existence and use your own hate, stupidity, and arrogance to do it. Do you understand? They are closely related to you and a lot like you, two sides of the same coin. I'm trying to save you from yourself, essentially, is what I'm trying to do, and trying to save... You're related to me and I'm related to you, and trying to save others more like me and myself in the process. Yes, it's very selfish, as that young atheist kid told me in Sierra Vista. It's very selfish. Yes, it's quite selfish. But it's all related to and everything and stuff like that. I like to see the good kids survive. I know the bad kids bring on the bad stuff and make us all suffer from it. So I need to help the bad kids. Yeah, you're a bad kid. You're buying weapons, building compounds, and getting ready to kill everybody who's not like you and fight over the resources and destroy everything in your existence to save your own existence. I'm going to destroy my environment, get stuff that destroys my environment so I can kill all of them and then survive in my screwed up environment that I helped screw up because I want to fight over the resources, kill all the resources, and get rid of everybody who's not like me. That's exactly what you are and what you are like. He's saying it's to the wall. They're to the wall right now, and I got to come at you, and you have to very clearly and concisely comprehend me. Do you understand me? He is the similitude of John and Jesus. Are you understanding this? Can you read your Book of Mormon? Can you read your Book of Mormon? Can you understand what he's talking about? A similitude of Adam, who is Moses, who is, we're all similitudes of Adam. Not in the same synapses spirit, like that thinks the same way, can explain the same way, and has the same math skills as a Joseph Smith or things like that. Do you understand me? Joe Smith's math skills are off the chart. His analytical skills are off the, and his communication skills are deeply tied to people with the same kind of honor, trust, and character that he has. You don't have it because you want to buy guns and kill people that are not like you. That's not honorable, it's not trustworthy, and it doesn't show great character. You don't have the same skills Joe Smith has, and you don't have the same skills that Ralph Earl Parsons Jr. has because you have not earned them. Do you understand me? Do you understand? Do you want to kill yourself? Do you want to blow yourself up? Do you want to get together with all the other people that are going to go circle themselves around the area where Yellowstone's going to blow because that's going to be the great gathering site for the great Yahoo thing of the apocalypse when they all sit there and die? We transform, that's true, and but I'm not sure how it's going to work. I can't guarantee you what's going to. Even Jesus himself said it. I can't tell you. God decides where you reconfigure how it works and what sets up the components. You're just supposed to be fruitful, multiply, be a shepherd of the earth, and manage your reproduction. And if you're not having kids, don't worry about it. God will take care of it. That's what he said in the parable about with the 7 brothers and the 1 bride. Do you get it? Don't try to overmanage just try your best. If you try to overmanage and you try to get rid of theirs and make yours the only ones to succeed, then you set up a breed that is bred that is a faulty breed. Yeah, the inbreeding and breeding those purebred and stuff like that, the mutt dogs are better bred. They have less. Zeke doesn't have the same cataracts that the Australian Shepherd has. His eyesight is better, and he doesn't have the arthritis that the Germans get. He's a mixture between them, and so health-wise, he's got a little bit better things going in his advantage. He has the herding things of the Shepherd. He has the connecting of the Australian. He has he moves around a little more agile. He's sharp. He's very analytical. He can kill shepherds, German shepherds, which are bigger than him, because he's quicker and he's sharper and he knows where to go. The one time he got into it with Bear that pit, he got mad at me because I pulled him up. And Bear got the jump on him and grabbed a hold of it, and he still got away. He got all the skin, and he was mad at me, and he ran home, scared and mad, because he was mad, because I left him exposed, and I didn't protect him like I should, or just let him go after him. They're dogs. Just let me get him. He came after me. We were on the ditch bank, I know that, but just let me have him. That's the way Zeke is. And I didn't do it, and he was mad at me. And I protected Bear from Zeke. Those scars on my hand are keeping Zeke from getting Bear's eye. Do you understand me? He's shaking in there, talking about me. Yeah, that's why he ran off when Bear ran him off, and he went home and he barked at me and he yelled at me, and he obviously heard me coming. He was barking like a mile away. I knew he was okay. I got around, he dragged through the mud and ran through the mud all through the mud of the orchard, and he was pissed at me. He was like, "You let me down. You Absalomed me. You pulled me up in the tree by my hair and left my neck wide open to him." I should have just picked him up and then just walked away. Oh, he'd have been pissed. Treat me like I was a damn puppy. I could do it. I'm strong. I could just, a dog, a big dog, like, yep, I'm going to just carry him off and walk off, and, no, Bear wouldn't bite me. No. No, dogs, no, most dogs don't mess with me. It's just that way. I give him that look. And if I had to put it down, then I'd hurt him. So I'd be like, look, if I got to put him down because you're going to bite me and him while I'm holding him to keep him from biting you, you're going to get hurt. Sorry, Jordan, I wouldn't hurt your dog, but he jumped over the fence at us. We were walking by, and okay, I got you. They put up a new fence, and we don't have that problem anymore. It's really cool. They're a cool family. They really are. And they love their dogs, and their dogs love them. That's why me and Bear and Rex get along. When you see it, so they see me bark, 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 bark. They're cool. I like them. Good dogs. Okay. Yeah, a lot of you people fly your dogs. Yeah, they're scared of me. I had that one shepherd on San Ysidro. He came out, he's sneaking up behind. I turned around, and he's, shit. you're going to kill me? No. Well, I had to make you think I would. I didn't gonna sneak up. He was going to get, I had Zeke on a leash. I wasn't going to fight with you. And he went back, I'm not here to hurt your people. I'm not here to hurt them. I love them. You know, I ain't coming in there. Men, human beings can be very dangerous. We all know this. They carry guns, they carry knives, they carry spears, they come in, they're very effective killers. And the dogs don't like them coming through, and they get nervous when they come around with their people, unless they're a really good person. Zeke loves John. John came over. John's here. I'm in my suit. I can't come in. I got an interview thing to go to, and Zeke's all, come on, John, let me get hair all over you. Come on, John, you know I love you. It was so funny. John's just laughing. It's just like, oh, gosh, that dog. You talk to that dog like he's a human being. Yeah, I do. He's my dog, man. He listens. He listens better than a lot of human beings I know. Yep, and we have that understanding. I understand that he's a dog, though, and I understand how different instincts and different things. And I sit there and go, no, Zeke, you know, like with the thing with over at Jordo and Bear and Rex's house too. They keep ducks, and he wants to just let me take one of the male ducks. There's too many males. There's not females to go around, so they're always fighting and who's going to mate with the good. So if I'll just take it, that takes out the competition, and they just go ahead and have a. I see a duck and a drake, and I often wonder what they would say if they could speak. Conjunction, junction, what's your function? Keeping the duck herd, and so like, getting rid of some of those males so they're not all over the girl ducks. It'll make life easier on them. That's how Zeke is. And I'm like, Zeke, you're a nut. Just let me chew. You're a red duck. It's good. He's a crazy dog, man. He's a lot of fun. It's just nature. He's just thinking, you know, hey, food. Yeah, it's a duck. He's a dog. It's how they eat. No, they eat from a bag of Purina dog chow. Recently, but over the millennia upon millennia, if he could get a duck, he would get a duck. He almost got that other duck that scared away Gloria and Emilio. He was running them off, and he left his female by the side of the thing, and Zeke was, I told you guys about that one, and Zeke was right there. If I had turned him loose, he got her. He's quick. He's real quick, and she wouldn't have seen it come. She didn't see it coming. She was too busy watching him run off Emilio and Gloria. Gloria and Emilio went to our front yard and hung out there for like 2 hours. It was cool. I brought Zeke in the house, put him in there. I said, no, don't. I like, Gloria and Emilio are cool. They went out there and ate and just swam around, looked at me. You're a weird duck, Ralph. I know. You guys are cool. They're very cool dogs, man. Different animals have different nature. Animals are a lot like human beings, and you have different natures. Some are a little bit, you know, that one obviously wasn't as bright as Emilio is. Emilio loves his Gloria. They're a cool dog couple, and I want more people to evolve in a state of understanding like those two ducks. They're right by there for each other. They take care of each other. They're cool. Ducks, yes. Some ducks are smarter than some of us humans. Yes, you have to understand that when you're observing these animals. The two owls I thought they were crazy. He's counting coup on me. She jumped. She knew I was going to kill her man. I had that rock, and I had finally took aim, and I was ready. And she jumped right up off the thing and stood in front of me when I was going to throw it. And I got mad, and I said, "Your woman's braver than you. Quit throwing at me." And he's like, "No, I'm counting cool on you." And it was so cool. And Little Hawk was explaining it to me. He goes, you have to understand the animal. You have to understand that they coexist with you and that they live in this environment too. If you understand and you have a better communication with him. The skunks, that's what you hear all the time when you're walking through, when you're walking to the DA in the orchards, because it's a full moon tonight. And so I saw them, the skunks. And there they go, and they're walking along. And if anybody comes along that scares them, that's a threat. They're going to, and so your covenant with the skunks, were they making any? No. Did you threaten them or make them scared? No. So the skunks were there. So you hear those skunks walking, you look over, you see your skunks. You know you're fine because there's no, So the skunks, remember your covenant with the skunks. I'm like, cool. So that's what happened when I walked tonight. And you were communicating, I was communicating with Muhammad. Obviously Muhammad would have okay. The spirit warrior that Little Hawk have known to have said that leads him or communicates most with him is Jesus, all right? And Jesus in no way, shape, or form has any communication with the Prophet, the Messiah Muhammad. It's described in the Holy Quran. So This is relative, group, collective, connective communication. So in spirit, there would be a form of communication between the two because there's a spirit link there. Do you understand? Think in relative terms and think, you understand this, think third dimensional, think in, relative, communicative, collective communication. They're going to have a form of communication. He's not going to know him by name, but he's just going to basically know him as my fellow lover, my beloved, my fellow warrior, my fellow defender, defender of the people, or defender of God, or faith, fellow brother in faith, that kind of thing. They're going to know each other. Yeah, they are. He's not going to get a name on it. He's just going to get, someone that has a heart that soars like the hawk. That's how he described himself. So Muhammad would see, wow, that's special. Because the bird, yes, he's very much, Muhammad, we'll go to the next one. All right, blessings and peace.